Good afternoon, dear students. Previous class we were discussed about a lesson development. So regarding that, like we already discussed some important statements given by some important economists. For example, Colin Clark. And next we can see that some Amartya Singh and Mahbubullah, a Pakistan economist. So those things we were discussed, and later on we discussed about the indicators of development and indicators of underdevelopment, and as well as some important things like the HDI means Human Development Index, that indicators of Human Development Index. So these things we were discussed, and today we are going to discuss the end of this lesson. The subtopic is that gender related development. So before going to start this, we have to discuss the today's special. So what is the today's special? The day is very important to the Indians. It's very important day, especially for Indians. That is 26th July. See, so after this we will continue the lesson. Okay, let's come to the point here. 26th July. It's very important day. Why? Because the 22 years back. The 22 years back on this day, the Indian soldiers pushed back the Pakistan soldiers. Like why? What is the reason? Means in the year 1999. Yes, in the year 1999, the Pakistan soldiers conquered some places in Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir. There are some important hills are there. You might have heard that name, Tiger Hills, Tololing. That hills are conquered by the Pakistan soldiers. Especially that place belongs to India. But sometimes the Pakistan soldiers they conquered this region. On that time, the Indian soldiers means that on this day, 26th of July, 1999, the Indian soldiers pushed back to the Pakistan troops. Because of that reason, every year 26th July means the day, the present day. Every year 26th July, we are celebrating Kargil Vijay Divas. This Kargil Vijay Divas. Why? Because to observe in the honor of the Kargil war heroes. The many soldiers they gave their lives for the nation. The many soldiers on the day, the many soldiers have gave their lives to save the India. Because of that reason, we are observing this day. Which day? 26th July. Like we are observing this day as Kargil Vijay Divas. It's observed in honor of the Kargil war heroes. This is Operation of Vijay. So the Operation of Vijay campaign held in 26th July 1999. So this mark of anniversary of Indian Army's victory. That is anniversary of Indian Army victory against the Pakistan, and military force took back all the places, outposts. Whatever Indian places are there, that places are taken by the Indian Army. So this day, like what happened means, what will happen? Routine. It's like every year, 26th July, our president, means the president, our Indian president Ramnath Kovind is scheduled that. What is today's schedule to visit that? Pay the homage to the memorable located on the foothills of Tololing. So here in the Tololing, there is a very memorable place. It is there. They has to go there and to pay the homage to the Indian soldiers, and also Chief Defense Officer, the present Chief Defense Officer General Bipin Rawat, our Indian Defense Staff General Bipin Rawat, will also be participate in this Kargil Vijay Divas celebrations. So this is what today's special for Indians. That is 26th July 1999. On this day, we are every year we are celebrating Kargil Vijay Divas. So we will continue the lesson. Yes. Like just you should glance that previous class, whatever I taught. The previous class I taught that regarding HDI, Human Development Index. So there are three indicators of HDI. One is life expectancy, and second one it is educational achievement, and third one is per capita income. So you come to the point here. The health it is measured in terms of life expectancy. This is the main indicator of HDI. Which one? Life expectancy. It is like health. It is in terms measured by in terms of life expectancy. And third one, educational achievement. That how we are going to measure literacy rate. The literacy rate it is measured in terms of educational achievement. And the third one is purchasing power. Means this purchasing power. I can say that standard of living life. That's very important. Like the standard of living life, purchasing power, per capita income. It's the third indicator of the HDI. So these are three things we were discussed. In that HDI, what's India ranks according to 2014 and according to 2000, 12. We can see that according to 2012, India ranks 135 out of 187 countries. So who prepared that? I said that UNDP, United Nations Development Program. That is one of the agency which is working under the UNO. They prepared this. Here, the India ranks 135 according to according to 2014. According to 2014, India ranks 135 out of 187 countries. Next, come to the point. According to 2012, India ranks 136. Like we can see, come to the point. 36 out of 186 nations. That is the India's HDI rank. And here we are going to see that what about India's life expectancy? It is the India's life expectancy 65.8 years. And like you can see that if it is per capita income, it is in dollar 3,203. Per capita income, it is in dollar, and it is the school entry of the school. According to HDI 4.4 years. So this is the thing we were discussed in the last class. Yes, today's class we are going to discuss about the very important concept, that is gender related development. Gender related development. Yes, dear students, look here. So the last concept we are going to discuss in today's class, that is gender related development. See, not only that development of economy system, not only economical activities, not only rural development, not only per capita income, not only national income. So apart from this, the gender related development also, it's very important. If the country has given more preference to the development in the area of socially, economically, politically, and all the areas, not in regarding gender, means it is not considered as development. If the country has given more preference, equal preference to the men and women, so that is called development. Here we are going to see that gender related. It's gender means here we are going to see that men and women. Is that right? Masculine and feminine. So men and women. See, the gender related development means we have to give equal preference, equal status, equal opportunities to men and women. Then only the country will be developed. If which country has not given equal preference between men and women, that country won't be developed. We can see that best example, which countries are developed. For example, see USA, Canada, Germany, Japan, Australia. You can see that countries, in that countries, they are given equal opportunities between men and women. In that countries, gender related development is there. They're giving equal things to men and women. That's why the countries are developed. But example, come to the point, even today in India also, there is no gender related development. There is no There is no things we didn't say that equal between men and women. Still, it is inequality is there between men and women. So that is the main thing. That is gender-related development. Yes, come to the point here. Like whether it is important to study that further regarding development. Yes, it's very essential. Why? Because understand here. Like why? Why it is very important gender-related development means the role of woman in the development process is very significant. We can see that the woman take part in all the fields. Is it right? Start from home. Is it right? Start from your home only. Like your mother role is very important. Is it right? Your mother role is very important. Why? If your mother is not cooked food, if she not cooked food means what you eat. If you not eat means how you work, how you go. That's the main thing here. The woman role is very important. Like we can see that in our life, like woman role is very important. How as a mother, is it right? As a sister, see, understand everyone. See, like mother, as a sister, as wife, as a daughter. You can see that the woman role is very important in our life. That is, woman role is very important in the process of development. The role of woman is very important in the development process. It's very significant. It's very important. Like women also who form half of the population. You can see that the population, because of women only men can't do these things. Like both men and women, both are very important and have that. Women are capable to work in all the fields of the economy system. She has a capability. She has a capacity. Woman. Yes, woman like has a capability to work in all the fields, economic system. It is our duty. It is our civilized, what our Indian society is, civilized society, civilized country, civilized people are there. What is our duty? So our duty is that to provide social economical system to the woman. That is very important. What's our civilized people? What we can do? What's our duty? Our duty is that to society to provide economic and political and social system to the woman, and also we have to provide social, economical, education and political equality to women. See how we are giving opportunities to the men, political opportunities, educational opportunities, social opportunities, these things. So we have to give the same things to the women also. Then only the woman can come up. If woman come up means she has capability to work in all the fields. If she work means her income will be increased. If her income is increases means her per capita income it increases. Her per capita income increases means automatically national income also increases. That's very important. Only the men means it's not possible. If you see that only the one side of hand we can't clap, is it right? Both hands has to work. That's the main thing here, to provide social, economical, educational, and political equality to women. So these things we have to give. So I can say that is woman empowerment. We read already. So what is woman empowerment? See, woman empowerment means the giving equal opportunities to the woman. So the giving equal opportunities, like what equal opportunities? Economical, social, educational, in all the fields, like men. Like what opportunities are we are giving to the men? The same opportunities we are giving means taking own decision. We have to give rights to women to take own decision, economic, political, social, educational decision like men. It is called as woman empowerment. Woman empowerment means the woman can take decision like men, like socially, economical, educational, and political decision. It is called as woman empowerment. Our constitution, see, that is our role, Then I'm going to say that what is our constitution role? It has assured that equality of freedom and opportunities to both men and women. Our government has given equal opportunities, the freedom to the men and women. So like both, all opportunities they are given to the men and women. So because of this reason, discrimination can, like some areas we are going to see this. Still, some areas discrimination can still be seen in the violence against the woman frequently. You can see that we are see the television, see the newspaper. In some areas, still she is facing the many problems. She is facing discrimination. Some areas they're giving more preference to men only, not women. Is it right? A kind of thing still be seen in that violence against the woman is frequently, is continuously so reported. So because of present sequence example, the making them secondary partner in the economic growth. Like what our society, so they're not considered the first partner in the economic system. Our society they made her as a secondary partner in the economic system. For example, in your house, take example. In your house, all kind of financial decision, majority financial decisions taken by your father only. Is it right? Not your mother. In some few families only, the mother is going to take all kind of decisions. Not only in economically, in other areas also, father only is going to take decision, all kind of decision, not mother. By seeing this, what we come to know, still discrimination is there. If discrimination is there, means the country it won't be developed. So because of that reason, so we are making them as a secondary partner in the economy system, like economic growth. So because of that reason, we have to give equal opportunities both men and women. See in your house, as I said in example, all kind of decisions, major decisions are taken by your father only, not like your mother. Only few families are giving preference to first decision to mother. So both they will sit and discuss. That is the thing. Like gender discrimination may be seen in the various dimensions of Indian society. So we can see that various dimensions. We can see that our area of working, like in house or out of the house, where she is working place. This discrimination we can see in the various dimensions in the Indian society and Indian economy system and Indian political system also. We are seeing this discrimination in economical system also. We are seeing this discrimination, and political system also we are going to see the discrimination, and education system also we are going to see the discussion. So because of this reason, like Indian society, because of this reason, they are going to preferring only male child, not female child, because of this problem. So because of that reason, our Indian, according to the census report of 2011, see, according to the census report of 2011, our sex ratio is only 945. So look here, see. So before that, you have to understand that what is sex ratio. Yes. What is a sex ratio? It means number of females for every 1,000 males is called as a sex ratio. For example, think if 1,000 males are there means if 1,000 males are there means 1,000 females should be there. Yes. If 1,000 males are there, 1,000 females should be there. But in India, there is no equal ratio. There is no equal ratio. Understand what is sex ratio? Sex ratio means the number of females. Write down this point. The number of females for every 1,000 males is called sex ratio. Yes, understand that. What is sex ratio? Sex ratio means the number of females. The number of females for every 1,000 males is called as sex ratio. Sex means male and female, like both sex. In India, there is no equal sex ratio. It's very important. The sex ratio is very important indicator which reveals that treatment out of women in the society. This is the best example. This reveals that what sex ratio reveals that treatment to the woman in the society, like how we are giving treatment to the woman. By seeing this, what we come to know, there is no equal treatment between men and women in India because of all these round discrimination. Whatever I said, the discrimination between men and women because of in India, with all round of discrimination against the females, and they are preferring male child only. So because of all the kind of dimensions, by seeing this scenario, by seeing this system, what parents are going to do is that parents are going to prefer only male child, not female child. Why? Because of this ill treatment, because of the discrimination between men and women because of this reason. So they're going to think the family. If I got a female baby, like what kind of problems I'm going to face? They're going to think. Is it right? Actually, the problems are not there. Actually, the problems are not there. Like what society is made. What society is made that because of all the dimensions treatment that the society, our Indian society is going to give more preference to the male in India because of all our dimensions against the females. They're going to prefer only the male child. See the sex ratio in India, according to 2011, the sex ratio in India, it was like 945 series. 945. See this? According to 2011 census report, in India sex ratio is 945. See, out of 1000 males, 1000 females are not there. Look here. Out of 1000, 1000 males are there, females are not there. 1000, only 945 females are there. What about remaining 55? See, like out of 1000 male, there is no females, only 945 is there. By saying this, the sex ratio in India, it is unequal. There is no equal. That is the main thing here. Similarly, the literacy rate among men and women, it is also discrimination. It is also different. So the literacy rate of men is more. The literacy rate of women is very less. According to census report of 2011, you will see that. Like men and women. Yes, men and women. Yes, the same thing. 2011, sex ratio is 945 only. And similarly, the literacy rate among the women was only 65.46. Understand? 65.46 percentage. Whereas men literacy rate 82.14. 82.14. Yes, see the things? Understand here. Look at here. Look at it. You can see that like men and women literacy rate according to 2011. I'm going to tell that a discrimination between men and women. The literacy rate of men according to 2011, 82.14. It's good. Okay, is it right? But whereas the woman literacy rate is only 65.46. By seeing this, what we come to know, there is a gender related discrimination. Discrimination is there, but we have to maintain equal. If the men literacy rate, the woman literacy rate should be equal, but there is no equal. Means we have to achieve the gender related development. We have to achieve that. So that's very important. Yes, like you can see that men it is 82.14 and women is 65.46. Here, because of even today, some people think that what they are saying. So they are think that women do not means it's no need, do not need education. Some people are thinking. Some people are thinking why means like no need to give education for what's the people mindset? No use education for her. Why? Because next we are going to see the match for her and going to arrange the marriage for her, and we are going to send her to another family, another house. There is no benefit from her to us. That is the mindset is there. Because of this reason, because of today, some people are think that women no need education, and in some places adequate schooling facilities may not be available in some places, some remote places. In some remote places, there is no adequate schooling facilities. Because of that reason, also she may not get education. Because of that reason, in some place there is no adequate education system. And also you can see that working in unorganized sector only, you can see that next you have a lesson like that's labor. In that labor lesson, you are going to study about that organized and unorganized. You clearly come to know what is organized, what is unorganized. Okay, here the woman like mainly working in unorganized sector. Unorganized sector means also for inorganized sector workers, they don't have any job security. There is no any additional benefits to them. Medical facilities, they don't have any medical facilities. There is no time bond. There is no particular timing of the work, and there is no salary for them. It may be wages. That is called unorganized sector. And she is working in agricultural field and construction field and small scale industries at lower wages than men. They say that men, so they are working in organized sector almost all. But woman is working in unorganized sector, for example, in the agricultural field, in small scale industries, and lower wages. This is the thing. And it is also true that the women are not free to spend the income that they earn. So that is, you can see that how the discrimination another area, like women, they don't have rights. They don't have, like free to spend that the income what they earned. Even that rights also they don't have. So she has to give that amount to her husband. Like she don't have any rights to spend that amount. By seeing this, what I can say, there is no gender related development in India. Means there is no like there is no equal development. There is no any equal things between men and women. Still, it is inequality is there. And with the law of education, not like many them they are seen in the better and highly paid positions. But a women are there. That women are not in the better and highly paid position. So, for example, higher posts are there. Now, in modern days, we are going to see that women has taken a very higher positions. But even though some areas she has to reach that good position. In many household women, eat last after after the completion of food of children and her husband. The last she have. That is the main. So why I'm going to say these things means this creates big problem. What physically and mentally, completely health issues. See, in many household woman, where the family, the woman is working in the house. What is the work? Cooking and whatever maintaining all kind of things in the family. Like here, the many household women eat last after the had of children and husband. So they have children. Have had to later she is going to have. So this make how it is affect on her. See, first she serve the food to her husband, then children, and last she is going to have. If it is there means she will have. If it's not there means she is going to drink water and she is going to sleep without meals. Without food she is going to sleep. That is how it is affect on. So because of this reason, this make malnourished and sensitivity to illness, sensitive sustainable to many illness. Why? Because if she didn't have proper food, if she didn't have nutritious food, automatically she is going to fall ill. The many illness with a low nutrition, but compared to doing heavy work, she is going to have a very little nutrition. Little nutrition she is going to, low nutrition she is going to have, but compared to the doing heavy work makes her to fall sick. So that is the main thing, By this, what happened is, which they usually ignored by the, men folks. So these things are, who is going to ignore? Like we people only, like men is going to ignore these things. Especially the health of pregnant woman is very crucial in today, especially in today time. The health of pregnant woman is very crucial. Not in all the areas. Some areas I'm going to see that. Maybe in the villages. Now, for example, the villages, the woman is going to work, in the agricultural field. The physical work is it, right? There she may have and she may not have sometimes food. So that is the main thing. Not only in the villages, if you see the cities also. So with cities means where like slums are there, where she is going to face many problems. The woman in some areas we are going to see that, especially the health of pregnant woman position is very crucial because it affects that baby's health also. Why? Because when she didn't have proper food, if she didn't have nutritious food, if the pregnant woman, she has to have a good food. She has to have a nutritious food. She has to have that like complete without any shortage. So she has have a nice food. If she didn't have that nutritious food, it's affected, especially to the baby's health also. What the fetus is growing in her stomach, in her womb, because like what the fetus is growing in her womb, that it is affected to that baby. Which one? If she not have proper food, when she is facing the problem, what problem? Nutritious malnutrition. When she is not having nourished food, so this is affects the baby's health also. India has very high rate of maternal, deaths. India has high rate of maternal. If you compare to other countries, developed countries, you can see what we discussed, developed and undeveloped countries. Especially in developed countries, maternal deaths are very low, less, completely less. Why? Because the developed countries, their income is very high, and their standard of living life, and like education, everything is there for them. They know everything, and they're going to maintain the things. But in country, come to the point, India, it is a developing country. It's a developing country. So here we are going to face this problem. We see that mother, like maternal deaths are more. India has very high rates of maternal deaths. What is the meaning of maternal deaths? Means mother is death of mother. So mother dying during or after the child delivery. That is called as maternal deaths. So the mother's dying. Mother going to die when? While giving delivery to the baby and maybe after the delivery. So during the or after the child delivery. If while giving delivery time, if she dies, after the delivery, if she dies, that the maternal death rate is more in India because of this reason. Which reason? She's not going to have a good food. She's not going to have a nutritious food. And here also very important thing, infant mortality rate also very high. For example, think if mother had nutritious food means the baby will be healthy. Is it right? If the baby will be healthy means the baby can lead a very nice life, like without any illness problems. If mother is don't have nutritious food, if she didn't have any good food means it is effect on the baby. If it is effect on the baby means what will happen? Infant mortality. Understand this, friends? Look here. What is infant mortality? Infant mortality means the children, the death of the children below 1 year. The death of the children below 1 year. Before 1 year, if the child dies, means that is infant mortality. Mortality rate. I said mortality rate. So maternal death means the mother dying while delivery, giving birth to baby, or after that. And infant mortality. Infant mortality means here the child going to die below 1 year. And mortality rate means here the baby is going to die while while delivery time or after that delivery time, soon after delivery. So here we are going to see that infant mortality, the child death rate of child, below 1 year they are going to die. Next year, child death rate is more below 5 years because of this is the reason. And one more thing I am going to tell, why in India the sex ratio is unequal. Why? What is the main reason? Very important thing I am going to say. Why in India sex ratio is unequal? Out of 1,000 males, 1,000 females are not there. Only 940 are there. Why? Because I am going to tell an evil practice of detecting the gender of the fetus. Understand? It is an evil practice is there in India. Evil practice, it's a very bad practice. Worst practice. That is evil practice of detecting the gender of the fetus and destroying if they found a female one. Yes, this is the main thing. See, when like technology is increasing more, by technology, merits also are there, demerits also are there. Is it right? See, when the technology improving more means they are applied here, and they are going to find that whether the fetus means what the fetus is, like what they're going to find the fetus whether it is male or female. If the male, they're going to save. If the female, they're going to destroy. If they destroy the female baby means what happen automatically? The sex ratio will be unequal. It's completely decrease. So why mean if they found that female baby in the fetus, female fetus is there means they're going to kill that, they're going to destroy that. If they found female ones, it is growing much more. That's the main thing. Because of the evil practice of detecting the gender of the fetus and destroying, they found to be if the female one. Because of that reason, unequal, unequal sex ratio is there, and this is one of the major reasons for the lower declining of sex ratio in India. The sex ratio is declining. Why? Because they are destroying the female fetus. So, in evil practice, detecting the gender of the fetus, if they found that female baby. Here, representation of women in the political bodies and panchayat, state assemblies and parliament, it is also very important to eradicate this problem. What is the solution? What is the solution is that representation is given to women. If they give representation means we can lift that like woman. We can lift that woman and she can participate equally like a man. How we are given means participation in the political areas, political bodies like in the panchayat level, gram panchayat, taluk panchayat, jilla panchayat, and state level and assembly, parliament. We are given reservation to women, and discrimination is observed in all the fields. We can see that the discrimination is like saying that in all the fields. And by in the economically, socially, educationally, in all the areas, we can see that discrimination. And what are the solutions for that? How we can eradicate this problem? Which problem regarding gender-related problem? How we can eradicate means in order to promote the participation of women in the economic activities and thereby achieve some economical empowerment. See, we have to give chance to her. We have to give opportunities to her. So we have to give opportunities for what? To promote the participation of women in the economical activities. If the woman has taken part in economical activities, thereby achieve the economical empowerment. If she is not taken part in economical activities, means how she will become empowered in the economic? As it is the woman empowerment. The women take part like men. Economically, politically, socially, educationally. It is called as women empowerment. To improve her in the economical activities, what the government has taken decision means establishment of SHGs. SHGs. What is that? SHGs? Self-help groups. You might have heard of that. SHGs. Self-help groups are being formed in all the villages and as well as cities also. What it means? SHG groups means a group of women, usually 20 members. In that group, 20 members are there. So they are going to come together, share their resources, like major resources, obtain external support also they will take. How they will take external support? From the banks, from the financial institutions, they will take and undertake the business jointly and earn the income. That is the main thing here. See, how the SHG groups are works means it's being formed in the villages and as well as cities area, and it is a SHG group. It is a group of women. It's 20 years, 20 group of 20 members, 20 women, and their women are come together, share their merge resources and obtain the external support. External support, it may be from the government, from the banks or financial institutions, and they take business jointly and earn the income. And they are trained in, how they get, how the like SHGs are help to women. How it is helps means they train managing the accounts. For example, for example, previously she worked in as household only. Is it right? Household only, cooking and cleaning the things, and she's going to serve that family. That things only limited. But if she comes to the SHGs, she well trained in the managing accounts. She's going to manage the accounts, handling the bank transactions. Why? Because here in this SHG groups, they are going to start their own venture. By collecting their own amounts, they're going to deposit their own amount, and next they're going to take loan from the bank. So by that amount, they're going to start their own venture, and she'll become very strong in economically. She's a firm position in the economy. That is the main thing here. They are trained in managing accounts. She will get all kind of knowledge regarding account. For example, to whom should I visit in the bank to open a bank account? How should I fill the documents? What are the for example, enclosures? What documents I should attach to that? To whom I should submit? How should I write the checkbook? How should I write this a withdrawal form? And deposit things. She'll get all kind of knowledge and accounts handling, bank transaction, and skills take up. She'll get all kind of skills and remunerative income generated activities. Whatever the work done by her, it is completely remunerative, completely income. And that SHGs have been instrumental in helping women in earn and save and spend at their willingness. By that SHG. See, this how the women are getting help from that SHGs. See, that SHGs are instrumental in helping women regarding what to earn. Like she will get knowledge regarding that to earn the money and to save the money. How can I save the money? And spend. How should I spend the money? According to our willingness. And this, their dignity and autonomy also increases. That SHGs are helped a lot to women. How the woman dignity also increases and autonomy also increases. Autonomy means it's self-decision. Autonomy, I can take any kind of decisions. It's maybe economically, socially, politically. Autonomy also increases. In recent years, the many steps are initiated for empowerment of women. The present day, the government has taken many remedial measures. Many steps are initiated for what means to empower the woman. And empowerment, it may be described as the expansion of the people's ability to make strategic life choices. So the choices as given to women. So the empowerment may be described that expansion people's ability means the government is going to expand that woman ability to make strategic choices in a context. Here, where this ability was previously denied with them, like previously these kind of facilities are not there, this kind of opportunities are not there women. Now the government has taken many remedial measures, like increase that economical involvement of women in the economical activities through the SHGs. They're giving reservation to the women in the panchayat level, gram panchayat, taluk panchayat, jilla panchayat, and the state and the parliament assembly also. And empowerment is a process that influences people with the power. Empowerment means the government is going to increase the power of the woman in all the areas. It's access to resource and expands individuals' capacity and power of decision making. That's very important. The woman get all kind of knowledge. It is access to resources. How I can access the resources? How can use that resources, and how I can expand that individually, then how can I increase my capacity and power of decision? Means I can take own decision. I say that like autonomy, and that's making autonomy. And many laws have been enacted. So the government has taken many remedial measures. They enacted many like laws and curb violence against the women at home and as well as out of the home also, the working place. The government has taken many remedial measures, many laws they implemented, enacted for what? To curb the violence against the woman as well as in the working place. It may be where she is working there, and as well as in home also. To guarantee that Equal Wages Act was brought. For what? For what is the reason Equal Wages Act? Providing reservation of seats, like providing equal reservation in all the areas and elected bodies. All these measures will be continually help bringing women to the mainstream of the development. For example, in the area of development, her role is very significant. So by providing all kind of facilities to women, certainly help in being that woman can mainstream of the now we are understood that. Is it right? Now we are understood. Like how the woman role is very important in the mainstream of the development. So here these things we have seen in today's class. So now we are going to see that some important MCQ questions. How its MCQ questions are raised in this lesson, in this development lesson. Okay, we'll see that one by one. Yes, I hope you understand. In the regarding gender related development, what you understood, just recall. I'm going to say the things. In the gender related development, the role of women in the development, and regarding sex ratio, I said what is sex ratio according to 11, what is sex ratio in India 945. Then it is what's the problem she is facing today. We can see that for example, mortality rate I said and infant mortality. You can see that the crucial, what is the position of pregnancy women in the society, and what are the remedial measures are there, what are the remedial measures taken by the government to eradicate this discrimination between men and women. So these things we have seen. So now we are going to see some questions in this lesson, some MCQ questions. The first question is that, write down everyone, the following one is not considered as human development indicator. Yes, here we have a question. The following one is not considered as human development indicator. See, option A it is there. Life expectancy, B it is educational achievement, write down everyone. C it is standard of living life, standard of living. Then it is D, poverty. Yes, come to the point here. They ask the question, the following one is not considered as human development indicator. While we discussing, I said that life expectancy, yes, it's very important indicator of the human development index. Is it right? It's very important. Life expectancy means the health is in terms of life expectancy. This is a very important indicator of human development indicator. See, they ask the question which is not considered as human development indicator. Life expectancy. The life expectancy is the indicator of human development indicator. B come to the point, education achievement. Yes, this is also very important indicator of the HDI, educational achievement. Means literacy rate in terms of education achievement. Then standard of living life. How means with the increasing of purchasing power, is it right? With the increasing of per capita income. With the per capita income means this standard of living life will be there. And D, it is poverty. Yes, as we seen that poverty, it is not an important indicator. Means it's not considered as the indicator of human development index. Poverty. See, poverty, it shows that it shows that poverty where the people are not able to get the sufficient food, minimum calorie of food. If they not get means that is called poverty. Yes, this is the answer. D is the right answer. The poverty is not considered as the human development indicator. Here A option, life expectancy is there. B, education achievement is there. C, standard of living life is there. D, the poverty is the right answer. Okay. Next we'll go to second one. So complete this. We'll go to second question. Yes, second one. In 2012, HDI of India placed at rank out of 186 countries. Yes. Option is here. Option A 146. Option B 136. Option C 156. Option D 126. Yes. What we discussed in the last class, in the year 2012, HDI of India, you can see that, which is prepared by UNDP. In that index, what is India ranks? There are 186 nations are there in that list. What is the India rank? As I said, 146. No, it's we didn't get any rank in that list, 146. And B 136 it is there. 156, 126. 156, there is no answer. 126 no. The right answer is 136. Yes. Understand? According to 2012, 2014 is different rank is there. 2012. Okay. 2014 is different rank is there. Now it's 2012. In 2012, HDI of India placed the rank out of 186 countries. India ranks 136th rank out of 186 nations. So next questions we have that. Yes. According to 2014, India placed at the rank out of 187 countries. Out of 187 countries. So here we have options. Option A 145. Option B 136. C option 135. Option D 145. Yes. The previous we have seen that around 2012 India ranks 136. Now around 2014 the HDI of India placed at the rank out of 187 countries. What is India ranks here? 145. We didn't get any this rank, and 136. It was previous. And now come to the point here. 135. 145 no, and the right answer is that 135. So in 2014, HDFC India placed at the rank out of 196 countries. What is the Indian rank? 135. So next question we are going to see that. Okay. According to 2011 census report, sex ratio in India. Yes. Option A 945, option B 946, option C 940, option D 950. Yes. See that according to 2011 census report, sex ratio in India. I said already in the class, what is sex ratio? The sex ratio is the total number of female ratio out of 1000 males. If 1000 males are there, what is female number of females? That is called sex ratio. Means the number of females out of 1000 males is called as sex ratio. According to 2011 census report, what is sex ratio in India means? The right answer is 945. There is no 946, no 940, no 950. So the right answer is 945. According to 11 sex ratio in India, the 945 is there. So remaining things we are going to discuss in tomorrow classes. Thank you.